Yo, what's happening? Your man Lawrence. Welcome to the platform. I appreciate you coming in, clicking my face and whatnot, or at least the thumbnail of Kanye and Pete's faces, despite how they looked. But hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Welcome once again. Turn on the notifications so that you get notified and find out exactly when I'm going to drop a video. But Kanye West and Skeet, Pete Davidson, are at it again, and it's pretty sad. Things have probably taken a turn for the worse, as you can see over this weekend, which apparently happens in many people's lives. But they're at it again on the internet. Two grown men, 40-ish or older, a little younger, going at it online, down to the point of posting pictures of each other in one another, other person's beds with their ex-wives or current wives or baby mamas, person that they're in love with, and someone else is laying next to them. That sucks for you, Kanye. I have to say that. But they've been at it on Twitter and on Instagram and just on the internet, like grown folks do. And they've brought into the foray, apparently, what's his name? Perez Hilton. And then also uh, D.L. Hughley from the Kings of Comedy and the Hughley Show. And let's take a drink for these motherfuckers. DJ Vlad fame. So apparently, you know, DL has said a few comments about Kanye and his situation, the fact that he's been stalking his ex-wife for his children. And me personally, I, have some experience with, leaving your wife or your marriage and what happens to the children in that situation. Um, they have to end up learning how to live in two different households, in two different families now, basically, two different ways of life. And then what happens to the mother and what happens to the father? Everyone is affected in these types of situations, and if you don't handle it right, it can affect those people forever. And it's looking like that's what's going to end up happening to Kanye's kids, he and Kim's kids. They already have a crazy ass family with all those plastic cut up faces they constantly see for all their aunties. His face is fucked up too, their fathers, because he was in a horrific car accident, 15, 20 years ago. And he takes Xanax. So he and Pete Davidson is just one ugly son of a bitch. So there's that. But Pete Davidson and Kanye West have been added online basically. Well, I guess Kanye is because I guess he leaked these text messages from Pete Davidson. So let's get into them. This is from Pete. Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so fucking lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way any longer, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up. Kanye's retort. Oh, you using profanity? Where are you right now? And that's what he should not have asked. Because Pete then persists to say, in bed with your wife. Let's see. That's not going to be good for the visual. But this picture will. Maybe you can see that. You see it? No? Goddamn glare. There it goes. Pete, in bed with his wife. Or maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Kanye just responds to that, happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab. To which Pete responds, same here. It's wonders at those places what they'll do when you go get help. You should try it. I'm in LA for the day if you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk. You don't scare me, bro. I hate that. Your actions are so pussy, and embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily. Kanye back. You're more than welcome to come to Sunday service, which I believe was Kanye West, some form of concert that he was having some few months back, probably in South Dakota or Wyoming or Florida or Texas. I don't know where it was at. Mars. Why don't we have to meet at after Sunday service and the Saints game? I'll be at the Beverly Hills Hilton. We can have food and talk it out in my room. Skeet wanted to get Kanye in his room alone. Privately, one-on-one, man to man. What you're doing to your family is dangerous and going to scar them for life. And that part right there is not a joke. Please handle these matters privately, bro. I beg you. Kanye, you want to see me? Come to Sunday service. Pete or Skeet. This isn't public, dude. I'm not here for pictures and press, which is obviously all you care about. Yet he sent him a picture of himself in the bed, allegedly with Kim. My offer stands. I wish you man that for once in your life. Let me help you, man. I struggle with mental stuff too, which is really, folks, what the basis of all of this is about for the both of them. And we're going to get to that. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy and at peace. You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me. I've stopped Saturday Night Live from talking about or making fun of you, which they wanted to do for months. I've stopped stand-up comedians from doing bits about you because I don't want the father of my girl's kids to look bad out there. I hope he's telling the truth about that. I mean, I believe he may have stopped some, but maybe he didn't. But again, this is reasoning, is my factor. I have your back even though you treat me like shit because I want everything to be smooth. Skeet likes smooth. So but if you continue to press me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm gonna stop being nice. Well, goddamn. Well, as you might imagine, folks, Kanye West did not take apparently, too kindly to those comments. I'm going to assume, and he had some other things to say about both his daughter and the mother of his daughter, and also Perez Hilton. I told y'all before this TikTok stuff, because also his 8-year-old daughter has been on TikTok a lot lately. I guess, and Kanye doesn't like that. Kanye thinks that TikTok is not for 8-year-olds. I personally probably would agree with him. And he doesn't like the fact that she's on there singing she fell in love with an emo girl. So I guess that means his daughter is gay. His 8-year-old daughter is in love with an emo girl or whatever. She doesn't know what the fuck that even means, in my opinion. But I mean, I guess I see where Kanye is going. Somebody on there knows what it means. Somebody who's following her knows what it means. Somebody who's probably not 8 years old. But the leftists don't want fathers to have no say. Come on, Kanye, with the grammar in our children's lives. I don't want my kids at Godless Sierra Canyon. So that's a shot at LeBron right there. LeBron and Bronny, he's talking shit about y'all. Uh, the Godless Sierra Canyon School. I got a voice. There's no periods or commas anywhere in this whole entire post. Some places there's capital letters, ands are capitalized, and then it's like right here. I'm not having this. And Perez, there's no periods anywhere. And Perez Hilton, you still ain't answering my question. And and never put my name next to the word abuse. Don't play with my name like that. I'm a real person who wants to best. Kanye doesn't like periods. I just see that shit. He is double spacing between everywhere where there would be a period and then starting the next word with a capital letter. Kanye is a genius. Okay, don't play with my name like that. I'm a real person who wants the best for my children. And D.L. Hughley is a pawn. Where in the fuck did that come from? Yeah, I know a king not supposed to address a pawn, but I address everything and find addresses, DL. So you don't speak on me or my children. I can afford to hurt you. That wasn't a direct threat to anyone on the internet. That's never going away ever. So if D.L. Hughley were to slip, fall on a banana peel, and bust the back of his head open tomorrow and die and be on the sidewalk, they would think that Kanye put that banana peel on the fucking floor. But we ain't going to get into that. So the last part of that is guess whose response to all of that, right? I mean, it's only fitting, of course, that, DL is going to give his 3 cents and respond to that. So apparently D.L. Hughley went to Twitter. And I can't wait to see his next interview with DJ Vlad. That should be amazing. Ain't it weird that hashtag Kanye, he should have added Kanye, but he hashtagged him. It's pretty much the same difference. Supposedly he has all these goons who will kill for him, but not one of them will get his prescriptions filled. Here's a thought. Also, the lack of grammar and use of grammar, it's very, very tough for me, grammatically speaking. Get it right. There's commas, periods, capital letters, correct spelling. Those things matter in the world, folks. Shit. Here's a thought. While you're on your way to kill me in Calabasas, how about somebody drop by CVS and pick up his Xanax? Laughing out loud, Team D lowercase L. Well, um, Kanye West is a sick man. He does have mental issues, as Skeet Davidson pointed out, and Skeet Davidson also has mental issues. Um, I don't know. I think lots of men do, and it gets to be quite difficult to not only admit to yourself, but admit to the world. And sometimes admitting it to the world is not coming out and asking for help or asking for sympathy, asking for empathy. Sometimes admitting it to the world is being crazy, in front of the world. And I think that Kanye West has done that. And when you do that, you lose a part of not only yourself, because it was something that was hidden and now it's no longer hidden, but I think you lose a part of the respect that people have for you, because people don't respect people that they think are crazy. The majority of us, if you think someone's quote unquote crazy, they're shunned, they're looked down upon in society as a whole. And it's sad because not just men, women, children, fucking animals. I'm sure there are many people in the world who are born with something not exactly the way maybe God intended it to be. And in those times, I guess you have to then ask God to help you. And most importantly, you have to be willing to accept help. And I think that that's accept help from yourself, even. Forgive yourself for things that you do, for things that you think, things that you feel. And then when people want to help you, you have to take it. When you see that help is out there, you have to accept it. And no matter what forms sometimes it may come in, uh, you have to let it come. And Kanye West hasn't let the help come. He doesn't take his pills, and we know that that's a thing with people that are bipolar. I guess they frequently, don't want to take their pills. I guess it makes them feel a certain way. I wouldn't know, but I know that this is sad, and that the two of them are far too grown, and are only as the two men in the situation, which you have to be every day a man. You're not just a man because you are a man. You have to be a man every day. It's a thing, and they're not being men the way that they're reacting now, in my opinion. Let me know what you think of the video. Is Kanye West crazy? If he is crazy, what's wrong with that? Is Pete Davidson crazy? I think that they both are a little bit. I think that I am. So there you have it. But there are levels to everything. And then again, if something is affecting you, you're the only person that can stop it from doing that in the world, for the most part, I believe. There's not too many things in the world that people can take away from you, that need to be taken away from you, that you aren't the first person that need to attack. So again, let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know what you think about this shit with Kanye West and Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian and D.L. Hughley and Perez Hilton and everybody that's rich up in Calabasas, uh, not spending Sunday reading about other people. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications. Thank you for watching. Be safe. And y'all say a prayer for Kanye West.